For example, here's some work when you have gloves. For example, when you're wearing the gloves, you don't have to fear as much being cut by the blade of the knife on your hand. Make sure that you grip the knife very firmly. So you can grab the knife and rip it right out. For example, this is how you could use it where the glove is on your hand very loosely. You use the loose fingers of the glove to slap the opponent in the face. Or you can throw the glove into the opponent's face. So you have to be ready to throw the glove into the opponent's face. This, of course, is the most basic work. This is how you could use your jacket when you're being attacked with a knife. You need to know how to use the corner of your jacket. You move the arm to the side, grab a hold with the other arm, and if you press rightly, then the knife can go right into the opponent. You put pressure on his hand using your elbow. If the attack comes quickly, and you can grab the corner of the jacket such a way that the knife is loosened and you can grab a hold of it. What else you can do is you can make a little opening in your jacket just so that the knife is caught in. And then twist your arm around so that the knife is held. After which, of course, the knife is in your possession. So make sure you're twisting the jacket onto the knife and the arm of the opponent. So even if the knife is pierced right through the jacket, you just clench his hand with both of yours, and with a rotating motion, you remove the knife. When you've got the knife, twist, you can grab a hold of his clothing after. For example, here when you have the jacket a bit off, you can hit him in the face and then go for the knife. In this situation, you have only one sleeve on. You grab the other sleeve. You loop it around the opponent's arm. And your elbow is brought around. And it's twisted onto the knife and the hand that's holding it. And this enables you to remove the knife. Similarly, you can throw the jacket onto the face of the opponent. By this, you're preventing him from making that motion which he intends to do. And here you still twist it onto his arm and remove the knife. Here you can twist the jacket around using the other hand. So you've made a loop and you've removed the knife. Or you can just simply shield yourself with the jacket and twist it on. Throw the jacket and take away the knife. Here you can take off the jacket and catch his arm using the main part of it. Just take the jacket off ever so slightly bring it from behind. See, I'll show it to you slowly now. He's coming at me with a knife. I move to the side, and I loop it with the main part of the jacket and twist his arm. And I end up with a knife. When the knife strike comes right for the stomach, I move to the side, I twist, and I take the opponent down. Now, here's an example of using the opponent's clothing for your advantage. Here you grab him by the sleeve and by the corner of his jacket. You can also loop his jacket around his arm and work from there. You can move away from the knife, again grab the corner of the jacket, and with your knee you press down on the corner of the jacket, thereby taking him down. And after that you can easily twist the knife out of his hand. So again, you move away, grab the corner of the jacket, press down with the knee, loop the corner around his throat, and remove the knife. Once again, you move away. There. Just pull him down using the knee, loop the corner around his neck. Another simple work is you just pull at the collar of his jacket. Here you just put your arm inside, twist it around the jacket, and you can take him down. The principles are the same as when you're using the book, you're using both sides of the umbrella. In this case, the opponent is far from you, and he's threatening you with a knife, and you've got an umbrella. You open the umbrella up, you extend the umbrella in, and you can strike at his fingers. You brush the knife to the side and strike with the handle on his hand. And using the metallic tip of the umbrella, you're inflicting the pain by striking. Here I can loop it with my handle and knock it out. Again, I catch it in the handle, and twist the knife out. Again, I catch it, and I strike the hand. From the bottom, I'm using both sides. I'm using the rough part of the handle to knock it out. Here I could use it to trip him up. If he has the hand that doesn't have the knife out forward, you can hit him on that hand using the umbrella. And instantly you move for the hand that does hold the knife. After which you can use the handle to throw the knife out. If the knife is at your throat, you move the hand just off to the side a bit. You can say, put the umbrella on the elbow joint and twist and take the opponent down. Again, the knife's at your throat. The umbrella goes on the elbow. And you're holding the umbrella with both hands, twist. Again, here, if he raises his leg, you can strike the umbrella on the leg, on the hand, in the face, chest. If he's still holding the knife, you can hit with a metal tip onto his fingers. Or if you have a rough handle of the umbrella, you can just dig into his hand and the knife is released. And if the knife is at your stomach, again, you can squat down, you hit him somewhere in the groin area, and with the other hand you take the knife, and here you can trip him up as well. Learn how to rotate the tip of the object that you're using. See here. See here, you can, when you're rotating it and you're grabbing for the neck, the eyes, the ears. Here you have a strike on the elbow joint. have a cane, you can't really use it wildly. Because typically you will have the cane because you have a walking problem or something wrong physically. So typically you'll need to find another method of support so that you can work with the cane. So for example, you'll use the chair for support or a wall, a table, or somebody else. So for example, here I'll demonstrate when you're supporting yourself using a chair. So again, the principles are the same. You need to know how to rotate the cane. So the strike as it comes. See, I'm twisting it a little bit to the side. And with the looping part of the handle, I strike down, and the knife usually is released. So again, I move the trajectory of the knife, and then I throw the cane, and the looping part of the handle hits in the painful spot of the wrist. The part is painful because that's where you have the wrist joint and it strikes right up against the bone. After that, it's quite easy to remove the knife. Again, here you can hit him in the groin. Here again comes the strike, you hit him in the groin. He goes down a little bit. And after that again you're using the looping part of the handle just like the knife. Again, you can grab the cane a little bit further down. And here you have two strikes, one on the forearm and the other one on the follow through to the face or neck area. After which you again rotate the stick, the cane, let's say you're sitting down and the opponent comes at you, you can hit him. See, you can hit him in different parts of the body. Here you can strike him on the hand, on the back of the shoulder, on the toe. Then you can grab him. Again, you rotate. You're rotating the cane at all times, and you're taking him down. An effective strike is right in the shoulder blade. If you hit him there, the arm is instantly numb. Again, you move the trajectory to the side, loop it, and continue rotating it and striking the opponent. And the knife is removed. See, here you have to catch him in such a way that you are looping it around the knife so that it's brushing up against the back of his leg. And as you pull, you can continue rotating it, and you can continue working. An attacker coming at you, you can throw the chair at him and then work with the cane. So again, when the attacker is approaching you, just throw the chair right at him. Here you can grab him, which you're using him as support, And you can deliver the strikes. Here again, see, you prod him right in the back of the knee. When you're using a cane, just make sure you're familiar as to how to rotate it, because the strikes delivered can be very powerful. See, move the knife out of the way, use the other part to knock the knife out.